Hey everyone, it's Shakera. Welcome back to Shakera Leigh Beauty. And in today's video, we're going to talk about how to take care of hair extensions, or at least my method, what I do to keep my units and bundles looking just as good as they look the day that I put them in. Now, this is actually a unit that I made. This is a Malaysian body wave. And I don't remember, I have like different links, so it's got the layered look, but I will leave the direct link to this hair down below if you're interested in purchasing. So I got to do this video because I am seeing all of the time scraggly wigs and weaves, and it really does not make any sense because we actually have a little bit of an advantage when it comes to units because we can condition them longer, we can do different treatments on them, we can give the hair a break. A lot of the times when we're wearing units, we wear it because we're wearing the unit so that we can give our own natural hair a break, okay? But that does not mean that we just neglect this hair, because this is also an investment. You should be treating it like your hair so that you can get the long, so that you can wear the hair for the long haul and not just, tossing it, so that you can have different textures and lengths to work with. So let me just give you an example. So this unit is a wig that I actually purchased back in December. I've been wearing the unit since December, okay? And it's not scraggly, it's not raggly. Now, let's just put this out there as well, that the quality of hair is going to matter as well. But even when I purchased, like back in the day when I would purchase from AliExpress, and we all know AliExpress and how they do, and how you can get some scraggly bundles, but I would even extend the life of the scraggly bundles, because no one purchases hair thinking that it's going to be crappy. You hope and expect for it to be quality hair. Hey everyone, it's Shakera. Welcome back to Shakera Leigh Beauty. And welcome to my floor. First of all, I threw my back out teaching yesterday. So I'm on the floor and I got a back brace on, and the struggle is real. But I wanted to do this video because I see a lot of people with scraggly, raggly, dry looking weaves, and there is no excuse for that. So I'm going to show you what I do to keep my units and extensions looking good. Okay, so right up front, this hair is my Malaysian body wave, and I just curled it. I didn't even cut it or anything like that. I just finished the unit a few days ago, and this is what it looks like. I will leave the direct link to this unit down below. So let's jump right on into how to take care of units. So this unit is well over 6 months old. I got this back in December, okay? And I actually more so wear this hair in the natural state that you see right now, because this is one of my workout wigs, okay? And this is an even further testament to, if you take care of your hair will take care of you. You won't be walking around here looking crazy. So I work out in this wig, so I typically do not put a lot of heat. That is one of my first tips. Don't put a whole bunch of heat on your hair, because just like our natural hair, when we put a lot of heat on the hair, it starts to damage it, okay? So find another way to keep your curls in. Maybe do rollers, maybe do, I don't know what you can do, but I typically will just curl my hair once and then bump it the next time I'm gonna do the curled unit a week later or 2 weeks later, something like that, so that you can avoid the hair looking crazy. So, but anyway, this hair looks just as good as this brand new hair that I have on my head. Why? Because I take care of my units. And tip number 2, I do not do a whole bunch of shampooing in my hair, my units, or my natural hair, because shampooing typically will strip your natural oils away from your hair, and you need your natural oils. If you hear scratching, it's one of the dogs on the bed. Okay, so what do? I co-wash. And I co-wash with stuff like Tresemme or like Pantene or something like that. I typically don't use my good stuff in my units. I might use a little bit, but not a whole bunch, because I use a lot of product. I like to completely saturate my units so that the hair can get all of the nutrients, the vitamins and stuff like that that it does not get from the body. Keep in mind that this hair that we wear is cut from the actual person that was providing the vitamins and minerals. So you have to make up in other areas, and that's why I do it with the conditioner. Now, even though this is not the best quality conditioner, it works. I will typically buy the item that has Moroccan oil or coconut oil or something like that, so that I have extra moisture, so I don't have to add any oil later on. And that leads into my next tip. Stop putting heavy oils in your hair extensions, because it looks flat and it looks oily and shiny and it doesn't look good. Why? I mean, when's the last time you saw an Asian woman put oil in her hair? Because let's be real, even though we have different names for our hair extensions, most of the hair that we use is coming from an Asian origin, India or something like that. I'm sorry, India is not Asian, sorry. But we have the Indian women that are giving up their, cutting their hair for our raw Indian hair. And then we have like this Vietnamese straight, which is actually kind of wavy after I did my co-wash. These women don't put oil in their hair. If they do, maybe a little bit, but they're not slathering on coconut oil or Blue Magic or whatever. Like, I see a lot of crazy stuff on YouTube. So I say all that to say, don't put a whole bunch of oil on your units, because it's going to look flat and it's going to attract oil and dirt, more oil and dirt, and it's not a good look, period. Now, when it comes to hair like a Vietnamese straight hair, it's going to be a little bit different, because I did put the smallest amount of oil in his hair. When I say small, I mean there was just a little bit of the oil on my hands, and I ran it through, and I mostly focused on the ends. Even though this hair, and this comes from my website as well, there aren't any split ends, but I keep in mind the fact that the individual that the hair was cut off of no longer supplying the vitamins and minerals and nutrients to keep the hair nice and healthy. So you have to make up for it in other ways, but just keep in mind that slathering oil is not going to help. It's going to weigh the hair down, and it's not going to be a good look for you. So anyway, keep in mind what kind of hair you have going on. This is Malaysian. We all know that Malaysian is a little more silky compared to Brazilian hair, in my opinion. So Brazilian hair might be able to take just a small, a little tiny bit more moisture than this hair. Any more moisture than this hair has, and I haven't put anything on this hair, then it's going to look flat and not attractive or cute at all. Same thing with this hair. I've never done anything other than condition this hair, and it's still going strong. So how you comb your hair when you're washing it is really important as well. You start from your ends. First thing I do is I saturate the entire bundle or the entire wig with water and a huge handful of conditioner. And I will slather it all onto the hair. And then I'll start from the bottom with a wide tooth comb, and I will comb. If you have tangles, hopefully you can see. If you have tangles, you just take your time to detangle, because when you are trying to force hair to detangle, you'll have split ends, and it'll start getting frizzy as well. Once you have gone through all of the hair, then you can do one swift, comb through. Look at his hair. It's actually really, really pretty. I'm going to make a unit with this. I think this is my 20-inch. Yes. This is going to be a nice one. Okay. So same thing with the wig. So you want to saturate everything and then take your conditioner and put it all in the hair. And then again, start from the ends and comb all the way through. Okay, and then you rinse. And what I do is I'll wring it out, rinse and wring it out. And then, since this wig has a handy dandy little, elastic strap, then I'll take the towel and I'll go like that with the hair, and I hang it upside down. From there, that's all I do. I don't comb through a whole bunch. You don't want to comb through a whole bunch, especially if you have a wig, because you got to remember that it's constructed on a cap, and you want to do the least amount of messing with it so that you have the least amount of shedding and breaking down of the wig. Okay, so I hope that my tips made sense. I hope that you found them useful. If you have other wig tips and tricks, pop them down in the comment section below. As always, I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.